Hey there, I'm Elyse Archer, personal brand strategist and video lead generation expert. Today we're talking about what makes a great title. Now this applies whether you're trying to figure out what the title is going to be for your brand, for your book, for your podcast. There's so many nuances that go into it that we don't even think about. And it's so critical too, because it's the first impression. It's the thing that's going to make somebody decide either, yes, I want to buy this book, listen to this podcast, get on your email list, or no, I'm not interested. And I'll tell you what, we learned this lesson the hard way. So one of my colleagues at Brand Builders Group is our co-founder, Rory Vaden, and this is one of his books, Procrastinate on Purpose, 5 Permissions to Multiply Your Time. Now, here's the interesting thing. Rory is a New York Times bestselling author of a book called Take the Stairs. That book sold exceptionally well. Procrastinate on Purpose is probably one of the best books you will ever read on time management. I'll go ahead and just give it a shameless plug because I think it is. However, it didn't sell as well as Take the Stairs. Now, here's what's kind of intriguing to me. He has a TEDx talk with the exact same content that is taught in Procrastinate on Purpose that has gone crazy viral, over 2 million views at this point, all organically. No paid ads or anything we did to promote it. It's the same content, but it's called How to Multiply Your Time. And so through that experience, we really learned the importance of having a great title to draw people in. And so what I want to share with you today is a very brief list of 5 key, basically title tests that you can run your title through in order to determine, hey, is this going to sell well? Are people going to want it? Or is it probably not? So I am actually going to do a screen share with you momentarily. This is from a training I was doing for a client last week, and I thought I would go ahead and just share this with you, give you kind of a little behind the scenes of what these title tests are. All right, so your 5 title tests that ideally you want to be able to run your title through and say, yes, absolutely, it passes. The first is the I want test. So when you're thinking about the title for your program, your book, can you complete the sentence, I want blank, with your title? Think about it. I want 4-hour work week. Yes. I want good to great. Yes. I want procrastinate. No, not really. But I want multiply time. Yes. This one is critically important. The second is the clarity test. So if you're trying to be too cutesy or clever and you haven't really built up a big brand name yet where people will buy your stuff just because you are who you are, it's going to be harder to sell. So you have to kind of think about it like you're walking by in the airport and you have like 5 minutes to pick up a book before your flight. Can someone look at that book cover and quickly get what it's about and why they're going to buy it, why they'd want to buy it, or do they have to think about it too hard? If we have to think about things too hard, we typically don't take action on them. The third is the positive energy test. Every word has energy to it, whether positive or negative. The more positive energy words that you have in your title, the more likely people are going to be to want to listen, to want to participate, to want to follow you. I mean, even just the book, The Energy Bus by John Gordon, one of the, his best-selling book, the word energy is massive across the title. That word in and of itself has positive energy as well, but you can also think about things like good to great or financial peace, right? Words that have positive energy. The fourth, and this is not one that you would always necessarily use, but if you're speaking to a specific audience, you can use what's called the native tongue test. For example, one of my clients is in operational excellence, an industry that I knew nothing about until working with him, but his client knows the core terms and the lingo that's used in the operational excellence space. So he could write a book or have a brand with lingo that's specifically about operational excellence, and his right people are going to get it. The wrong ones, the ones that he doesn't necessarily need following him or buying from him, won't, and that's okay. And then the fifth is the memorability test. Is it memorable? Is it easy to talk about? Is it easy to share? This piece is so key if you're looking to create word of mouth momentum about your brand. So those are, let me stop the share. Those are your 5 core title tests that anytime you're creating a new title moving forward, I would highly recommend you check off. and run your title through. So I hope that's of service to you. As always, if you want to get some support in this area in launching your brand or taking your brand to the next level, you are more than welcome to have a free strategy call with a member of my team where we'll walk through what the game plan is, what the roadmap is, and help you get real clarity on what your next steps are for building and monetizing your personal brand. And you can get that call at freebrandcall.com/EA. And let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway was, what questions you have on creating titles. I've got so much information on this that I'm happy to share. It's really just a matter of what you want and what's of service to you. So I hope that helps, and I will look forward to seeing you with my next video. Bye for now.